Twitter offers two ways to create a list. One way to create a list is with the new list command in the sidebar, which you'll see down here in the list area. Click the link and then fill out the form that appears. So here's the form, and I can give my list a name. Suppose I want to make a list of people I know who use computers and like them as much as I do. I'll just type in computers. And as I type that in, you'll see that it creates a link for that. So this is going to be my name followed by /computers. That means it's my list named computers. In the description area, you can type in a description of the list. This isn't required, but you can do it if you like, but you got to keep it under 100 characters. So I might call it something like computer enthusiasts. Down below, you can tell it whether you want the list to be public or private. I want this to be a public list. I don't mind everyone seeing who's on it. But if it was maybe family members or close friends or something related to a personal matter, maybe doctors or something like that, I might want to keep it private. In this case, I'm going to leave it public, and I'll create the list. The next thing that Twitter does is it assumes that you want to put people on your list, so it brings up a search box. I'm going to cover the search feature in another video, so for now we're just going to ignore this, and I'll show you the second way to create a list. So I'll start by going back to home. So what we're seeing here is a Twitter fail whale. This is what they call this particular image, and it's saying that Twitter is very, very busy right now. It's too busy, in fact, to handle my request, so they're displaying this image. And normally when you see this, if you just try again, go back, and then go forward again, normally that'll clear right out. It doesn't usually last very long. So I'm going to click the home button up here, and that'll take me back to where I was. It's very seldom that the fail whale appears more than once or twice in a session. So back to what we were doing. We're going to create another list now, and this time we're going to create a list from a person's profile. And the person we want to use is this person, Brainmaker. This is a very spiritual woman, and we want to create a list of spiritual women that we know. So now I'm in her profile page. I could pull down this lists menu, and you'll see that the list I just created is there, but I don't want to use that one. I want to create a new list. So I'll pick new list, and I'm going to create a list called spiritual women. And you'll see that even though I put a space in here, it put a dash in there, and that's fine. There's no problem with that. I'll leave the description blank for this one, and it'll be public, and I'll create the list. Okay, it's created the list, and what it shows here is that first of all, if I pull down this menu, you'll see that it's already assigned her to this list. And also down here where it says your list, spiritual women, it's showing that she's on that list. Now you can add a Twitter user to a list in a number of places, and let's take a look at that. One way to do that is in the profile page. So perhaps I want to put another person on that list. Maybe I want to put Swoopy on it. So I'll click her name. That'll take me to her profile page. I just pull down this menu and I pick the list that I want her to be on. Just turn on that checkbox and she's added to the list. If I wanted to at this point, I could add her to the other list as well. She could be on as many lists as I like. Or if I change my mind and want to remove her from that list, I just click the checkbox again. But I do want to leave her on that list, so we'll do that, and I'm just going to click elsewhere to make that menu go away. So let's go back to the home page. And another place you can add someone to the list is from your following page. So if I click the following link here, it takes me to my following page, and you'll see that for the different people I've got on here, there's a list pop-up menu. So maybe I want to add Don here to my computers list. So I just click the menu, click computers, and he's added. He's not a spiritual woman, so I won't add him to that list. But Desert Librarian is, so I can add her to the list. And Ask TUAW is also a computers list, so I can add that. And I'll scroll down a little bit more. And April's definitely spiritual, so I'll add her. And you get the idea for how it works. So as we've seen here, creating lists is pretty straightforward. Click a link or choose a menu command. Fill in a form and you're done. From there, it's just a matter of checking off boxes to add Twitter users to lists.